Hello, everybody. My name is Lisa, and it's just about to turn 10 p.m. Pacific time, so it's time for my verbling class. We're going to have an hour of speaking, and we're going to be talking about plans for the new year, 2013. We only have a few more days left of the year 2012, and it did not end like some people thought it might, so here we go. We're going to have another year. So we're going to talk and have a conversation tonight about what you're going to be doing on New Year's, how you're going to celebrate the new year, and what plans you have for the upcoming year, 2013. Hello, everybody. Sergio. Hi there.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Well, I need to sleep now, but I practice my English here.
Okay. What time is it where you are?
12 a.m.
Wow. Have a late night. Where are you?
What?
Where are you? What
Uh,
country are you in?
Mexico.
Okay. Good. Welcome. Okay, so
Thanks.
I see that we have about 7 people looking to see if they want to join. So I'm going to talk a little bit first before I welcome everybody. I'm going to give people a little bit of time to find that join class button. It's the green button at the top of the Verbling chat area. So you just click that. It's going to put you into this Google Hangout, and we can have up to 9 people total in the Google Hangout. So if you're in here, this means you get to speak English and practice. I'll be asking questions, and you guys can talk to me and to each other. And if you do not want to join the class live, maybe you're not ready to speak, but you would like to listen, that's fine too. You can also participate by typing in the chat box here. I'll try to keep an eye on it, and I will write things in there and also answer any questions that you might have. So if you want to join.
Eventually
Mhm.
enjoy.
Yes,
Eventually
and enjoy
enjoy. Have
enjoy the
fun.
class. Yes, we're going to come in. It's usually pretty fun. People come in, and if you're ready to talk and participate, then you'll get a lot of practice, and that's what VerbLink is special for, because it's a place where people can come and take 1 hour long classes, many hours throughout the day, and you can practice your English. Sometimes you're doing some reading, sometimes maybe some writing, and also you can get a partner if you want to do it that way. So we're having some more people join in. I'm going to just explain how the class works. People click the join class button, you'll get in here, and we will have a conversation about the new year, 2013. I will be asking questions, and then I can see your names underneath here, and then I'll be calling on you, and you can have a chance to talk. If it gets full, then there will be a little notice there that says the class is full, and anytime anybody needs to drop out or if they have a bad connection, then they will go away, and then the join class button will come up again, and then you will have another opportunity to join in. So it's best if you have a pretty good connection, internet connection. If you have a slower internet connection, then it is better to turn your camera off and just use your microphone so you can speak and then you can listen. If you think you might not have a good fast speedy connection, then do that. That way you won't freeze up or get dropped. Okay? So I'm going to get started. I'm going to introduce myself first, and then I'm going to ask everybody who's joined us in the chat room here in the Google Hangout room to introduce yourself. Why don't you just tell us your name, what country you're from, where you're living, and tell us what time it is where you are, and then we'll start talking about some other things. That's just a little bit of an introduction. So I'll go first. My name is Lisa, and I live in Washington State. It's in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, just under Canada, on the west coast with bordering the Pacific Ocean. Some people sometimes think that I'm living in Washington, D.C., but that's pretty far away, probably about 5 hours by an airplane. So that's the capital of the United States, and that's on the East Coast. So I'm on the West Coast. It's 10 p.m. my time. That's what Verbling uses is Pacific time zone. And so I'm going to go to Hazem. Hazem, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank
Hi,
you.
would you tell us your name and where you're living and what time it is where you are?
Yes, my name is Hazem Hamdi. I'm from Egypt. I'm Egyptian. I'm 26 years old and I live in Cairo. Cairo is the capital of Egypt. And it's 8 a.m. here in Egypt.
Okay, so it's 8 o'clock in the morning?
Yes,
Okay.
in the morning. We are
Okay.
in the morning.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Is that a
Thank you.
picture of you right there?
Yes,
Where is that picture? That water is very blue.
yes. In this picture, in Alexandria,
Uh-huh.
in Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah, it's
You
pretty.
know,
Yeah,
yes.
nice. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Luis, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great.
All right.
Thanks. Okay, I'm Luis. I'm from Colombia. Right now here is about 1 a.m. So it's I'm about to fall asleep.
You're about ready to
But
fall asleep.
yeah, but no, I think this is a great moment and place to maybe practice the language. So
Yeah.
I'll keep here.
Okay, great, wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll try to keep it interesting, keep you awake. We'll keep calling on you so you don't fall asleep.
Okay.
And Marina, how are you doing today?
Hello, I'm great, thank you. Name is Marina. I'm from Russia. I live in Vladivostok, which is the capital of far east of Russia, and it's 6 p.m. now. So
Okay, so you're going to celebrate the new year before we are.
yes,
You're way ahead of us.
yes, I'm a future girl.
Exactly. Wonderful. Okay, Sergio.
Well, my name is Sergio.
Sergio, yes.
I'm from Mexico. Uh, Jalisco. Yeah, Guadalajara
Jalisco,
is the
Guadalajara,
yeah. Guadalajara is the capital of Jalisco.
Uh-huh.
And what more?
Oh, it's only a couple hours later from where I am. So you said it's like midnight?
Yeah, it's 12 a.m.
Okay, great. Are you still celebrating Christmas time or getting ready for the new year?
No, it
No?
happened. It happens. It happened 2 years. So no, 2 days. Sorry.
2 days ago,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, 2 days.
Okay. Are you on vacation though, or you work? Do you work?
No, no, I am in my house.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Huyen, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Great. Why don't you take a minute to introduce yourself and then we'll get started.
Yes. Hello everyone. My name is Xuyen. I'm from Vietnam. Nice to meet you all.
And tell us what time it is in Vietnam.
Oh, it's 1 p.m.
1 p.m. So Marina's the farthest ahead of everybody. She's going to reach 2013 before we do. But you're close behind in Vietnam. I think we're one of the last ones here in the Pacific time zone. Okay, so tonight I just thought we would have a kind of a free discussion class, just doing some talking. I've been doing some classes where we were doing a lot of reading and answering questions and kind of a little bit more studying some grammar and verbs and phrasal verbs and things. But tonight I just wanted to give you guys a lot of chance to talk. And so I just thought we'd have a conversation about how we're going to celebrate the new year, and then also what kinds of things you might think you're going to do this year. It's going to be a brand new year, 2013. On one of the classes last week, a lot of people were joking because they were going to have parties to celebrate the end of the year when they thought the world might end, but of course it didn't. So here we go. All right, so my first question for everybody is, how are you going to celebrate the new year? And I was thinking, just tell us a little bit what your plans are if you celebrate, and if you stay up late, if you stay up till midnight, which is traditional for a lot of people, who you're going to be with, what you'll be doing, and maybe also you could say what's common in your country. Every country has different traditions. Maybe you could share a tradition from your country that happens on New Year's. And I'm going to welcome Sammy to the class. You just came in. Hi, Sammy. Is your microphone working?
Yes, hi everyone.
Okay. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
How about you introduce yourself to everybody, because we're just going to get started. You just joined and one more person just joined.
The introduction is when I'm arriving to my.
Sammy?
Yes.
I just wanted you to introduce yourself first. We haven't quite got started with the questions yet. So.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
I am Sami from Palestine, from Al-Quds, which known Jerusalem. And I'm still sleeping, and hi everyone.
What time is it where you are?
It's
in the morning?
8 o'clock.
Yeah,
yes, it's 8.
Same with Egypt, where Hazem is.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and I'm gonna welcome Ahmed. Are you there?
Yes.
Ahmad, is that how you say? How do you say your name?
Sorry again, please.
Will you introduce yourself and tell us your name and what country you're in?
Okay. My name is Ahmed. I'm from Jordan, but I'm living in UAE in Dubai.
Oh, okay.
You know, and the time here it's 10 morning.
Oh, okay. It looks nice and warm there too.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Great. Okay, so I'll go over again what I just said, because we had 2 new people join us. So we're just going to have a conversation about the year 2013. And the first question that I was going to ask everybody is just to give us a little bit of a description, describe to us what you plan to do to celebrate the new year, if you have any plans. Some people just might go to bed, but some people like to have a celebration of some sort. So give us an idea of what you think you might be doing, if you're going to be with family or friends or out in the streets celebrating or something. And also, I thought you could throw in there a little bit about what is traditional, what is something maybe traditional in your country that people like to do. Okay, so we had another person join us, but I'm going to get started with that question, and then we'll go to Allah when we get to you. Okay, so why don't we start off with Sergio? Why don't you tell us, do you have any plans for New Year's, and what will you be doing?
Well, I think it's similar to all of you, because well, yeah, there are parties here, and well, I'm going to pass my New Year with my family, and maybe I'm going to eat something here.
So is there any special kind of foods or drinks or anything that you usually have, or?
No, nothing.
Nope, just whatever people want to eat.
Well, yeah. Here is only to be with your family, eat something, and maybe go to a party or go to a beach. For example, me, after to eat something at the night, I'm going to the beach with my family.
And is it going to be warm weather for you, you think, or what's the temperature like usually?
Here?
Yeah.
Well, for me it's cold, but I think that this colder in another place. For example, United States.
Yeah.
For example, here in Mexico is hot, but now it's very cold here.
But it's warm enough to go to the beach at night?
Well, in the beach at the beach is going to be hot. I think, yeah,
Mm.
very very hot here in Mexico.
Uh-huh. And do people usually stay up until midnight and celebrate all the way through like past midnight or
Well, only pass with his family, I think. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Do you have a big family?
No, because the majority of my family are from another state,
Oh,
for Mexico City, and I'm from Guadalajara, Jalisco.
okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Sammy, are you there? Sammy?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear because my colleagues come here and give me five.
Okay.
And sorry again, I have to. I'm sorry. Can you pass and
Yes,
return to
I'll go
me?
to
Thank
Marina.
you.
I'll go to Marina. Hi, Marina.
Hi.
Do you have any plans for New Year's?
Yes, of course, I have a lot of.
What are you going to do?
Usually, I gather with our big family,
Uh-huh.
and this year we are going to go in the countryside. We have a house in the countryside. This is a small village, and we have a tree. It's like a Christmas tree there, and there is a lot of snow, and we are going to round dance
Yeah.
around this tree and
Uh-huh.
sing and dance. And I prepared some games.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be it's going to be fun, I guess. And after this, we go to our apartment where our grandmother will prepare Christmas dinner with a lot of food,
Mm-hmm.
usually chicken or pork, and a lot of salads. So
Nice.
I think everything is going to be fine.
Yeah. Will there be kids there too? Yeah, like kids and people of all
Yes,
ages?
yes, our grandparents, parents, my three nieces, and my husband's niece too.
Uh-huh.
A lot of it's going to be about 15 people.
Nice.
Christmas night.
Is there any type of special foods that you make, or just whatever people want?
Yes, whatever people want, but usually we prepare, cook salads, different salads, and as a main dish, it's usually chicken or pork. But this time we decided to have some Chinese and Japanese food.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yes.
Are you going to make fish or something, or just like chicken?
Chicken, yes.
Chicken teriyaki or something like that, maybe?
Yeah.
Japanese. Nice. Okay, thank you. Luis, how about you? What are you going to do on New Year's Eve?
Actually, we're gonna try to maybe join the family because we are pretty far from. Actually, here where I'm living, there are just maybe my mother, my brothers, my grandmother, and no more. So we are gonna try to meet with the rest of the
Okay.
in another cities here in Colombia.
Uh-huh.
And maybe we are gonna the normal thing. We are gonna drink a little. We are gonna eat a lot. I don't know, maybe dance or maybe some traditional things that we used to do. But no, I think it's gonna be pretty normal.
Okay. Are there any special games or anything that you like to play, or music that you like to listen to, or?
Oh, maybe there's no special music. Whatever you can dance. uh, but maybe some traditional things that we used to do, or maybe not all the family, but people of the family used to do some. I mean, weird things. For example, there was a time where an aunt was literally taking a shower with champagne at midnight. It
Wow.
was it was yeah, it was kind of weird.
um, yeah, so is the champagne, is that the traditional drink to celebrate?
Yeah, I didn't hear drink everything.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know how is the translation for this aguardiente, but I'm not sure. I think that is something that no, I'm not sure the translation of that. But it's
What is it?
um,
Some kind of alcoholic drink or Luis? I think we lost Luis. Okay, Juan came in. I'm gonna go to Huyen. Huyen, what do you have any plans for the new year to celebrate New Year's Eve?
Yeah, because here in Vietnam we have lunar calendar, so and we also have solar calendar. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Like, do you want to know about our traditional New Year's
Yeah,
or?
yeah. I'm not familiar with that, so I guess I'm kind of assuming that a lot of people will be celebrating, the end of the calendar of the December 31st in the new year 2013. But I realize other countries have other calendars that they're using, and I'm not familiar. So, will you be celebrating uh, the way we celebrate, or when are you going to celebrate? Huyen.
I think we celebrate both, but for like solar calendar, like January 1st,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really a big holiday. It's just one day off from work on January 1st. But according to our tradition, we're gonna have like 7 days off from work, and that's the time for family reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And when is that?
Um, this year is going to be on like 9th or 10th of February, I think.
Oh, okay. So that's more of a time where people get together, and you have a holiday then? You don't have to go to work or school or anything, or how does that work?
Yeah, that's the day. Yeah, those are the days. Stores are closed, schools are closed, nobody works.
Wow.
We have a big holiday, and we family members gather
Mm-hmm.
and have fun. I think.
Cool. So when it's New Year's Eve here, December 31st, it's not very celebrated in Vietnam. Is that what you're saying?
December 21st,
December 31st, yeah.
31st.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's just like one day off, I think. So it's
You can.
not really a big holiday.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I didn't know that. Kazem, how about you? Do you celebrate December 31st as New Year's, or what calendar are you following?
To be honest, our government doesn't take us vacation in Egypt,
Mm.
but I'm going to celebrate with my family,
Mm-hmm.
and we are going to do barbecue party. I love barbecue.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
breathing. I'm breathing with barbecue party, and honestly, I have a lot of work to do because I am a teacher, And in Egypt, we 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 can't celebrate Christmas like American people, like British people, like
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay. Thanks. Ahmed, are you there?
Yes.
What about you? Do you guys celebrate New Year's over there on December 31st? Where'd you
You
go?
know, actually, it's in our countries we doesn't celebrate here in New Year Eve. You know, I don't know why, because this is it's our culture. We don't celebrate here.
Well, are
It's
you
for
using a different calendar?
yeah. It's name it. It's Al Hijri. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
So when does the New Year start on that calendar?
there is a 12 month. You know, in our calendar, and it's started. It's now the year now. It's 1432.
Okay,
Yeah,
1432.
it's become for Prophet Muhammad. You know, when start
Yeah.
Prophet Muhammad, the letter, the message from the
Yeah.
God. Yeah, that's our calendar.
So is there what is the time of year that you guys celebrate the most then? Like that
Sorry
would
again,
be
please.
what is the time of year that you celebrate similarly to what we might celebrate New Year's Eve? What time of the
Uh,
year is that?
it's happened, you know, before 2 weeks maybe, or 3 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Thanks. And Allah, how are you doing? Are you there? Allah.
Hello.
Hi there. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. Fine, thank you.
And you came in a little bit ago and you haven't introduced yourself. So why don't you introduce yourself and tell us where you are? And are these your daughters?
I wish they are my daughters. They are so cute.
Yeah.
My name is Ahla. I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Uh-huh.
And this is my first time to join your class. I'm really glad to be here. It's actually early morning, and I'm a lazy person. It's our weekend. We have the Thursday and Friday as a weekend.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I think the topic is about the tradition for the New Year's Eve. Here we don't celebrate that. We don't celebrate the Christmas or the New Year. But in our tradition, we celebrate the two Eids after Ramadan and after the Hajj. These are the religious celebrations. Maybe I could tell you some of our tradition in these two celebrations.
Yeah.
So, okay. During the Eid, we actually we stay the whole night up. Very happy, very excited for the early morning. Then we go to pray. Then we come back. We gather. All the families get together and have a breakfast made from traditional cuisines. Then we get to go out and visit our relatives and friends and neighbors the whole day. Then we gather again for lunch. We cook a large amount of foods for the gathering. Children are happy. They are laughing and celebrating. We get to exchange gifts also. And actually this tradition could take 3 days. So it's a special one.
Yeah. Okay. When does that take place? What time of the year?
It's usually on September, early September, and on November, I think. Yeah, it's on November.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Sammy, are you ready to talk?
Yes, I'm ready.
You look like you're under the desk, or the camera's under the desk or
He's
something.
hiding
Yes,
from me.
I hide it from my manager because
Okay.
if he see it, he will kill me and he will give me a lot of tasks, and so I cannot join and cannot involve
Okay.
myself.
Well, you better be careful then.
No, I'm hide it very well.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. Okay. First, I have to say hi to Ahla because she insists that mention her name.
Hi, Sammy.
Okay.
Do you know each other?
No, I didn't know, but I usually joke with her when
In the
she
chat?
in the chat when she in the classes and I'm out. I always ask her to say hi to Sammy and something like that. And I want to return it to back here.
Sure.
So hi Ahla, we are equal now.
Okay.
Thank you, Sammy.
Welcome. About traditions, here in Palestine, this year, especially in Jerusalem, the Christian did not make any parties because the situation is too complicated here. Israel does not make them make parties. If you go to Christian of Al-Qiyamah in Jerusalem, do you know Al-Qiyamah? القيامة شو اسمها؟
Chapel.
No, I'm not familiar. Does anybody know?
It's a church.
It's a church,
The
yeah.
the church,
the first
the
church
Quds, which
The
Okay.
Dome Today. The Dome Today.
So if you go there,
if you go there, you see that there's no such celebration, no such happiness that because they not allowed to make parties. But in Palestine, there's in Beit Lahem, the church of Al-Mahd. What's the meaning of Al-Mahd, يا شباب?
I don't know.
which the my Lord Isa, you called him Jesus, was born in that church. They make some parties, some celebrations. But also they are restricted to do that. But I'm usually sleep at home and watch TV in that day because I'm a Muslim.
Yeah. So you're using the same calendar as Allah and other people?
No, we use both of the calendar, but we didn't, as a Muslims, we didn't celebrate. Just, yeah, we celebrate in another days like أحلى say about two these days. After Ramadan and Eid al-Adha, we called it Eid al-Adha.
Okay.
But in the last of the year, I just sleep. I didn't do anything.
Okay, great. Well, I have in the chat, Abdu, who might be watching, he wanted me to explain what's the difference between Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So Christmas Eve, because that already passed. So Christmas Eve in the United States and the calendar that we're using happens in December, which is winter time for us, and Christmas Eve is on the 24th of December, and that is a religious holiday that a lot of Christians are celebrating because of the birth of Jesus. But if you're not Christian, or if you're Christian maybe, but you don't really go to church or something, a lot of people in the United States just celebrate it as a time just to get together with your family and friends and have a meal. You might have a Christmas tree and decorate your house, but it's not necessarily anything about religion for those people who are not practicing Christians. So it could just be a celebration as well. The other, the difference is New Year's Eve is not a religious holiday at all. It's just the end of one year and the beginning of the new year. So December 31st is the last day of I'm writing in the chat, 2012, and then the next day will be the new year, which is 2013. So Huyen, yeah, Sammy's amazing. He's working and taking an English class at the same time. That's called double duty. And so
very what's that word? نشيط, very active, very
Active.
Yeah, you're very active.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the students must be like me.
You're multitasking.
Of course.
Just don't get in trouble. Okay.
No.
So yeah, so the new year for this calendar that we use, so the 12-month calendar, is ending, and so what's traditional, I'll tell you now a little bit about what my plans are. I'm just planning. I actually am from California. I've been living in Washington for 10 years, so I'm going back down to California where my family is, and I'm going to be going to a place called San Luis Obispo, which is on the beach area of south of San Francisco, but north of Los Angeles, if you're familiar with that area. And I'm just going to be visiting some friends, and we get together at somebody's house. People bring food. That's what you call a potluck in English. It's when people bring different dishes. So somebody's going to cook a turkey probably. Some people will bring fruits or vegetables or salads or bread and drinks, whatever, desserts. And then we'll wait and play games. Maybe we'll play cards. Maybe they'll put music on and dance. And probably stay up past midnight, because midnight's when it changes to the new day, the new year. And we'll celebrate and go to bed after that. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Some of people might be familiar if you've ever watched on TV. I'm going to share it in the chat, and I'm also going to I'm going to put it on the screen here and then put the link. I have never been in New York City for New Year's, but that's a popular place for a lot of people in the United States to go. And here's this website that if you're ever visiting New York at that time, it's giving you the schedule of what's going to be happening. And one of the big things that happens is this big party at Times Square in New York City, where they have bands playing and people just dancing and all kinds of stuff. So if you're interested at all, you could look at that website, and that kind of gives you an idea of what some people do. Certainly some people make a very big deal out of New Year's Eve, and they have a big party. So for example, if you live in a big city like Los Angeles or San Francisco or something like that, then you might go to one of these parties. You might go out to dinner late and be more out in the streets. One time I was in San Francisco when I was younger on New Year's Eve, and since it was the last day of the year, people who were in offices, in very high-rise building offices, they that since it was the last day of the year, they had taken a lot of their paper and shredded it from their offices, and then threw it out into the streets. So like the streets were all covered with little pieces of paper and stuff, like it's called confetti. They made confetti, and so that was kind of different and interesting. So yeah, Pradeep, you joined us. Are you there? Is your microphone on, Pradeep? Pradeep? Okay, and no. So it sounds like some people in the chat here in the class are going to celebrate New Year's, but other people have a different calendar that they're following. So my other question was going to be, what kind of plans do you have for the new year? What's popular in the United States is that people, they make what we call New Year's resolutions. And I found on a website that they took a survey and they found what the top 10 resolutions were. So I'm going to put those up here so you guys can see those. This is kind of what it's kind of a tradition that Americans do, and I'm not sure if other people do this. A lot of times people say they're going to do something and it doesn't work. But these are the top 10 things that people say they're going to do in the new year. So one is spend more time with family and friends. 2 is fit in fitness, means to get fit or exercise more, get into shape. Number 3 that says tame the bulge. That means people are going to try to lose weight. Number 4 is quit smoking. Number 5 is enjoy life more. Number 6 is quit drinking. That means drinking alcohol to too much alcohol probably. Get out of debt. So if people have a lot of problems with their money situation, they're trying to fix their money situation. Learn something new, help others, and get organized. So I'm going to ask you guys now, do you have any things that you're going to try to do in the new year, something that might be new for you? Sergio, how about you?
Well, for me, I think is learn something new.
Learn something new. Do you know what it's going to be?
Well, I was thinking to read different books. For example, not only for fun. Instead of fun, can be, for example, to help me in my school. For example, biology, math, mathematics. I don't know. For example, to be prepared before the class. Well, I don't know if you know what I mean. Yeah.
So I was writing it here. I put the link to the Google Doc, and so I actually made it so that other people can write in it too, if you want to. So when I ask you, I'm going to write some things, and if you want to write, you can also, and then we'll just come up with a list of the things that people are going to do. So just don't erase what people write. So I wrote that you said you're going to read some new types of books to learn some new things and maybe get prepared for some of your classes.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. You're a student?
What?
You are a student right now?
Yeah, I'm 17 years old.
Okay. So are you still in high school then?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Will you graduate then soon, or when will you graduate?
Yeah, in 1 semester more.
Okay, so that's going to happen for you. You'll graduate.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, great. And Sammy?
Yes.
Is there something that maybe I don't know the exact when the new year is for you, when you think of it as a new year, but just tell us what kinds of things you might be doing in the next couple of months.
Okay. Our traditional is to visit our related people, especially sisters, aunts, son of aunts, all the family, all the family. We didn't leave any house. We are related to. We visit it. And also we spend too much of money We spend a lot of money in that day because every boy, every girl, or every sister, every aunt, we have to give her. If you have, or of course, if you have money, you have to give her some money, uh, and you have to spend a lot of money on that. And after that, you return to the home.
Uh-huh.
We usually sleep about 1 hour to 2 hours. Then we wake up and continue continue the trip because the family is too big. You are talking about 1,000 people. You have to visit all the homes.
Yeah.
And then I usually before that day I usually download from here from my work a movies because the internet is very fast. I move the movies. I download the movies. Then I take it to my home and I watch it in the third day or the fourth day with my family.
Are you talking about a Ramadan celebration?
I talk about Ramadan and also Eid al-Adha. I talked
okay.
about because the holiday or we take the invocation for 3 to 5 days.
Oh, okay.
And we do a lot in the first day, and the other day there's a lot of free time.
Okay.
I spend
Great.
most of this time on sleeping, and then I go to.
Okay. Pradeep, did you show up, Pradeep? Are you there? Haven't heard from you yet. Marina, how about you? Do you have any plans for the new year? Something you might do new? I didn't see who was writing. Was that you, Marina?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. What do you have planned for the next year, 2013?
Well, I have a lot of plans.
Uh-huh.
My first resolution is to improve my languages, which I started learning. It's French and Spanish.
Uh-huh.
I would like to spend more time learning these languages, and I also would like to improve my skills at snowboarding.
Nice. Uh-huh.
Yes, I started to snowboard recently, and it is not very good at the moment. I fall a lot.
Yeah. Do you like it though?
Yes, I like it very much.
Cool.
Yeah, we have a lot of wonderful places, mountains where we can practice these skills, skiing and snowboarding.
Nice.
The most important resolution I have is to go to Canada to study in the university.
What do you want to study?
I'd like to study veterinary.
Okay. Veterinarian.
This is absolutely new for me because I am accountant and I have been working as an accountant for 5 years in the bank. So I decided to start something new for me. So because my dream since I was child.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Luis, how about you? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here again.
Okay, good. Welcome back. What do you have planned for the new year?
I actually have a lot of plans. I want to get a scholarship.
Uh-huh.
Also, I want to get an exchange from or through my university with a university from Spain.
Mhm.
So and I was the guy who wants to start with French or another language.
Okay, cool. So do you want to go study in Spain? Is that what you say? Or
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
I want to apply for a exchange. I don't know.
For an exchange, be an exchange student?
Yeah,
Okay, great. How old are you?
24.
Okay, so be in the university?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Sounds fun. Huyen, how about you? What kinds of things are you going to do this
Yes.
year?
This year I want to get a job first and first.
What kind of job?
Jobs related to my study. Things has to do with export and import.
Okay.
And I
So-
also want to improve my English. And I want to learn cooking in the next year.
Do you have any plans for traveling or going around in Vietnam or elsewhere?
No, my first priority is to get a job and to learn cooking and
Okay.
improve English.
I guess you need a job to go before you can travel.
Yes.
Okay, great. Hazem, how about you?
Yes.
Do you have any plans?
Yes. First of all, I want to say I like California so much. I like the Golden State of America. I know many places in California, like Sacramento, Los Angeles, San Antonio, San Diego. I'm interested in America, and I like Beverly Hills Beach.
Have you been there?
No,
Oh, okay.
I like traveling, but um, in New Year, I'm going to travel to Australia.
Oh, okay.
I will be student in Australia. I will study aviation program, and in New Year, I want to help others. I want to help the people. I want to be a volunteer to serve community. I like people. I like life. That's it.
Okay. Good. We just lost Ahmed. I don't know what happened to him. Allah? How do I say it? Is it
Yes, أحلى.
Akhla? Okay.
Yeah.
Akhla. What are you gonna do this year?
Well, my resolution is to be a better person. This is my number one. I need to develop my working skills. I work as a teacher. I need to be more forgivable and more open-minded. I need to be to learn more languages. Actually, I have planned to be a regular student here at Berkeley.
Nice.
Also, I have some plans, financial plans. I am planning to have my own home. Hopefully, I'm going to go through a lot of this, but it's okay if I can get my own home. Hopefully, I get married and have cute daughters like the ones in the picture.
What type of a teacher are you right now?
I teach 11 and 12-year-olds.
Oh, okay. Just in the regular elementary school, or?
Yeah, elementary school.
Oh, okay. Is that a pub? All girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
All girls. It's public. I have been teaching for a while. I love them all.
Cool.
I love all girls, actually.
Is that a good job in Saudi Arabia to be a teacher?
It's our first choice to be a teacher. We don't have many choices to do other jobs. But
Do you mean for women? or for anybody?
Yeah, for women, it's
Okay.
difficult to get any other job, but it's according to tradition. But
Uh-huh.
we get to like it by time,
Uh-huh. Okay.
even though we have other plans to be a doctor or anything else, a generalist, but it's our only choice.
Okay. And is it difficult to purchase your own home in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
very pricey. They
Yeah.
could get to $500,000 US dollars.
What? That's
yeah.
that's really pricey.
It's really, really pricey. Yeah, you could get have debts for 25 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I hope.
Yeah. Why is it so expensive?
It's economy.
Okay.
That's what most
Well,
people
but-
are without homes. They
I
have
see.
to rent a home, but you have to do something for your future.
I see.
Like that all the time.
Sure. Okay. Well, good luck with getting a house. Sounds like
Thank you.
like a big project. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And Julio, you just joined us. Are you there? Julio Zapata? I don't hear you. Okay. Sammy. Uh-oh.
Yes.
I'm nervous to call on you because I don't want you to get caught.
No, I'm with you, and I'm with the class, and also I'm with the cats.
I didn't see the cats. Where are the cats?
They run away.
Oh, they
because
ran. They ran
just
away.
they just wake up. They was sleeping.
Yeah.
They just wake up and take a round.
Yeah.
We say take a round.
Uh-huh.
They take خذوا لفة يعني take they take what's the meaning of go to
Around.
They go around. They just walk around. Yeah.
yeah they just walk around.
Okay. Well, we only have a couple more minutes here, so does anybody want to tell us any more things about your plans for the new year or things that you might do? A lot of times people, what's popular in the United States, I'll do some more. Some people were editing, so if you want to write some more things on the document, feel free to. Some people like to travel. So some people like to go do some new sports. Marina, how long have you been snowboarding?
I began snowboarding last year, January, and so not very long.
Yeah.
3 months.
How far away is the mountain from where you live?
It's not too far away. It's about half an hour.
Yeah.
So it's very close to, and it's a very popular place for people who live in Vladivostok and other cities close to Vladivostok.
Can you put a link to like a picture of it or something in the chat so we can see what it looks like there? If you find something on the internet.
Fine.
Yeah. Because I think you're the only other person who is from a country where there's snow. I think everybody else is living in a country where it's pretty warm right now. Is that right, everybody? Egypt, Saudi Arabia?
It's really cold in my city.
What?
Yeah.
What's
it's
cold? What is cold?
In the south of Saudi Arabia, it's a large amount of mountains. It gets fog in the morning. It's really cold.
What is the temperature?
Degrees.
What?
It's 10 degrees.
10?
Yeah.
10 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Can
I write the name of my city?
Yes, please. Yeah. If anybody wants to write the name of their cities or even put a link to like a picture of where we could see, that's always fun. Because I'm not
Yeah,
familiar with some of these places.
you can check it on Google, and it's a
Yeah,
beautiful city,
this is where I live.
like me.
Okay. Yeah, 10 degrees. That's not too bad. Marina, what's the temperature over in Russia?
In my city, it's now the temperature reaches up. How to say? It's minus 15 now, I guess.
Oh,
Woo! That is cold.
Yeah,
freezing.
it's okay because a few days ago it was almost minus 20 with
Wow.
wind and frost.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
it's okay.
Oh yeah, in Vietnam it's never cold. Is it? Is it
Yeah, it's about 15 now.
15? I mean, that's not that cold though. Is it the rainy season or when
No,
is the
it's a dry season.
It's the
We
dry
don't
season.
have much rain in winter.
Okay. So it's winter there and it's dry. Okay. And what about in Cairo, Hazem? What's it like right now?
Yes, it's warm right here in Egypt. It's amazing weather,
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
but
Okay.
we haven't any snow
Yeah,
or rain.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we in my where I live, I put it there. It's Port Townsend, Washington. It's not too bad. It's not that cold outside, but it's a little bit rainy and a little bit wet. Some people might be more familiar with the bigger town. It's in Washington, which is Seattle, Washington, and they get a lot more rain over there in Seattle than I do over here.
Now
So
in this city.
yeah. Okay, well, it's already 11 o'clock, and I want to thank everybody for joining the class. It was very interesting to have a class about the new year with not too many people that actually celebrate the new year. So I was glad that you guys came and participated and shared your traditions, because I think we all learned some new things here, and I hope that you felt good about the practice that you got in your English. I think you guys are all doing very well with your English, actually. So that's good, and I hope you have a good New Year if you're celebrating, and if you're not, then just have have a fun weekend, because I guess over in Saudi Arabia you're waking up early on your weekend, right, Akhila?
Yeah. Yeah. I know, I should be sleeping.
Maybe you could go take a nap, because I don't think there's any more verbling classes for a couple hours.
Yeah.
So if you want to try it again later. Yeah. Okay, thank you everybody for coming to class and participating. It's always nice to meet new people and talk to you guys, and also to have returning students. Thanks Marina, Huyen, and Hazem, and people who've been to classes before. I hope that you're getting what you want from coming here, speaking English, and getting some time to practice, and also practice listening to other people speak. So
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
Thank
Lisa.
you.
Thank you, Lisa.
You're
See you
very
later.
welcome. Okay, see you guys. Thank you.
Bye
See you
bye.
later.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you,
Lisa.
Liz.
Thank you.
See you next time. If you're ready to talk and participate, then you'll get a lot of practice, and that's what VerbLink is special for, because it's a place where people can come and take 1 hour long classes, many hours throughout the day, and you can practice your English. Sometimes you're doing some reading, sometimes maybe some writing, and also you can get a partner if you want to do it that way. So we're having some more people join in. I'm going to just explain how the class works. People click the join class button. You'll get in here, and we will have a conversation about the new year, 2013. I will be asking questions, and then I can see your names underneath here, and then I'll be calling on you, and you can have a chance to talk. If it gets full, then there will be a little notice there that says the class is full, and anytime anybody needs to drop out, or if they have a bad connection, then they will go away, and then the join class button will come up again, and then you will have another opportunity to join in. So it's best if you have a pretty good internet connection. If you have a slower Hello, everybody. My name is Lisa, and it's just about to turn 10 p.m. Pacific time. So it's time for my verbling class. We're going to have an hour of speaking, and we're going to be talking about plans for the new year, 2013. We only have a few more days left of the year 2012, and it did not end like some people thought it might. So here we go. We're going to have another year. So we're going to talk and have a conversation tonight about what you're going to be doing on New Year's, how you're going to celebrate the new year, and what plans you have for the upcoming year, 2013. Hello, everybody. Sergio. Hi there.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Well, I need to sleep now, but I practice my English here.
Okay. What time is it where you are?
12 a.m.
Wow. Have a late night. Where are you?
What?
Internet connection. Then it is better to turn your camera off and just use your microphone so you can speak and then you can listen. If you think you might not have a good, fast, speedy connection, then do that. That way you won't freeze up or get dropped. Okay? So I'm going to get started. I'm going to introduce myself first, and then I'm going to ask everybody who's joined us in the chat room here in the Google Hangout room to introduce yourself. Why don't you just tell us your name, what country you're from, where you're living, and tell us what time it is where you are, and then we'll start talking about some other things. That's just a little bit of an introduction. So I'll go first. My name is Lisa, and I live in Washington State. It's in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, just under Canada, on the west coast with bordering the Pacific Ocean. Some people sometimes think that I'm living in Washington, D.C., but that's pretty far away, probably about 5 hours by an airplane. So that's the capital of the United States, and that's on. Where are you? What country are you in?
Mexico.
Okay, good. Welcome. Okay, so I see that we have about 7 people looking to see if they want to join. So I'm going to talk a little bit first before I welcome everybody. I'm going to give people a little bit of time to find that join class button. It's the green button at the top of the Verbling chat area. So you just click that. It's going to put you into this Google Hangout, and we can have up to 9 people total in the Google Hangout. So if you're in here, this means you get to speak English and practice. I'll be asking questions, and you guys can talk to me and to each other. And if you do not want to join the class live, maybe you're not ready to speak, but you would like to listen, that's fine too. You can also participate by typing in the chat box here. I'll try to keep an eye on it, and I will write things in there and also answer any questions that you might have. So if you want to
Eventually enjoy. Eventually
yes, enjoy the
fun.
class. Yes, we're going to come in. It's usually pretty fun. People come in and East Coast, so I'm on the West Coast. It's 10 p.m. my time. That's what Verbling uses is Pacific time zone. And so I'm going to go to Hazem. Hazem, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank
Hi,
you.
would you tell us your name and where you're living and what time it is where you are?
Yes, my name is Hazem Hamdi. I'm from Egypt. I'm Egyptian. I'm 26 years old, and I live in Cairo. Cairo is the capital of Egypt, and it's 8 a.m. here in Egypt.
Okay, so it's 8 o'clock in the morning?
Yes,
Okay.
in the morning. We are
Okay.
in the morning.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Is that a picture of you right there?
Yes.
Where is that picture? That water is very blue.
Yes. In this picture, in Alexandria, in Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah, it's pretty.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Well, welcome.
Thank you.